That's
Yeah.
great. So I've long said that tasting is a skill and a learned skill and a perishable skill. And everyone is going to have some aspect that's going to need more work than another. So I'd love to know for each of you what you found to be your biggest hurdle and if there was a technique you had to overcome that. Shannon, from when we were chatting before, because you and I had done some one-on-ones as well, I remember alcohol was kind of a difficult one to wrap your mind around.
Yeah, for sure. I think alcohol was definitely my biggest hurdle then, and it's still one that I'm actively working on. It seems like with other structural elements, especially with the way the WSET wants you to call things acid, tannin, it's a little bit more clear of what they're looking for. And with alcohol, I didn't know where I was supposed to feel it. Some people say the chest, some people say they feel it in their nostrils. Just trying to calibrate that with you in our one-on-ones and figure that out was probably the biggest hurdle for me. And I think the way that you had told me to go about it was to kind of do all of my other notes first and then think about this as a big picture and then decide with those elements where the alcohol might be. So
See
that's
what
kind
makes
of the direction.
sense. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
And sometimes, like, even for myself, there's some wines we just really can't tell. Like, there's, if nothing's burning, if it's really well integrated, so kind of taking a step back from it can sometimes be a big help. And Jade,
Mm-hmm.
you kind of struggle with alcohol sometimes as well, right? Particularly when it's well integrated.
Yes, and it's same for me, like something I'm still working on. I know what helped was doing flights of all high alcohol wines and
Yes.
really trying to get the sense of what it feels like even with a well integrated wine. It can be hard when you're spitting wine to feel it. Um, but I think that that helped me the best in calibrating my alcohol.